Camera number 101 of 365 is the Pentax Spotmatic, also known as the Honeywell Pentax Spotmatic, Honeywell being the US importer of the Pentax Spotmatic. So, looking at the front of the camera, we unscrew the lens. It's an M42 screw thread. On this particular occasion, I have an auto Super Paragon 28mm lens. Looking through the viewfinder, there's a matched needle meter, which is powered by a 1.3 volt battery. Now on this particular camera it doesn't work, but the battery would go in there. It's a very small battery. It's a P625, I believe, or RM or MR400 battery. It's a 1.3 volt battery anyway. But because the meter doesn't work, that's why there's no battery cover on it. The button to release the film wind on so that we can wind our film is located there. On the right hand side, if the meter were working, what we would do is we would push the meter up, which would activate the meter, and then we could change our aperture or our shutter speed so that the needle meets right in the middle of the display there. I have a couple of flash sync ports depending on what flash we were using, and then our self timer, which is has its own separate button. There we go. Just a note on the light meter. Of course, when the light meter is pushed up, it activates the button that pushes the pin on the lens, and it closes the lens down to your given aperture. Okay, so let's just put the lens back on. Turning to the top of the camera, a film memo around the collar of the film rewind, which when lifted allows us to put our film in. We can see the cloth shutter of the Spotmatic. Shutter speeds on the other side of the camera go from 1000 through to B, and then to set the film speed we simply lift the collar and rotate it. That then calibrates the light meter. Film wind on and film counter, and then our shutter actuation on the other side of the camera. And that's it as far as the Honeywell Pentax Spotmatic goes, camera number 101.